We've all heard that saying, he could sell sand to an Arab, and that may be true for some, but honestly, most folks would have an easier time selling them a Rolls Royce or a Lamborghini or, well, you get the idea. Yes, many Arabs are so prosperous that they could possibly meet the financial needs of every beggar in the world and still have plenty of money left over to enjoy a life of luxury for themselves. They really do have that much money. The region known as the Middle East is located in a desert that is more commonly referred to as the Arabian Desert. They had a difficult time obtaining the most fundamental requirements for existence, such as food and water. They continued excavating in the hopes of finding water. And while they were doing so, they discovered gold. Not solid gold, but liquid gold, in the form of petroleum. And today, we're going to expose you to the lavish lifestyles of Arab billionaires. Welcome to Billionista. If you love videos about luxury living, please subscribe and click the bell so you never miss a video. And don't forget to like and share too. Starting with the Saudi billionaire Turki bin Abdullah. He has a collection of cars worth a staggering $22 million, which is sure to leave you in awe. The ultra-wealthy prince squanders no chance to parade the gold-plated supercars and luxury cruisers that are his prized possessions. In addition to that, when he was driving his whips all over London, he racked up a number of expensive parking charges. There are rumors that the world-traveling prince is connected to the House of Saud, which, at that time we made this video, was believed to be worth $1.4 trillion. It is believed that bin Abdullah amassed his enormous fortune from the sale of oil and gas. Therefore, the fact that he owns a Porsche 918 Spider would strike some as peculiar. The mid-engine plug-in hybrid that is only available in limited manufacturing comes standard with lithium-ion battery pack that has a capacity of 6.8 kilowatt hours and offers an all-electric driving range of 19 kilometers. The 918 Spider owned by bin Abdullah is not only golden but also green in color. This wonder that costs $1.5 million goes surprisingly quickly. It is capable of reaching its maximum speed of 340 kilometers per hour and can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in only 2.6 seconds. The amazing Bugatti Veyron that belongs to Turki bin Abdullah is the gold car that costs the most money in his collection. In most cases, the price of a Bugatti Veyron is approximately $1.9 million. But if you cover a Veyron in gold, you might anticipate a significant increase in the asking price. When bin Abdullah takes his gold-plated Veyron for a spin, it never fails to attract a lot of attention and has a value that is estimated to be around $10 million. It's possible that Bugatti Veyron is the most impressive supercar that's ever been manufactured. The Bugatti Veyron was created almost entirely from scratch, and very few parts or components derived from previous developed automobile ideas were incorporated into its assembly. It's the ultimate expression of supercar speed and power. The tremendously powerful engine is capable of producing more than 1,000 horsepower and can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in about 2.5 seconds. It is because the 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine in the Veyron enables the vehicle to achieve a high speed of 408 kilometers per hour and gives it the capacity to attain a top speed of 408 kilometers per hour. To know more about this car and other luxurious cars in the world, subscribe to our channel or simply click the link in the description for the video entitled Top 10 Most Expensive Cars in 2022. I believe it'll leave you astonished as you view how these cars were lavishly made and of course how much they cost. Whenever bin Abdullah feels like going off-roading, he gets into his Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6 and drives off. His G63 6x6 is worth $2.5 million, and it appears like it was made for blasting across the sand dunes in the deserts of Saudi Arabia. Even more impressively, bin Abdullah published a video of himself driving beside a camel in his G63 6x6 off-road vehicle. The camel has no hope of victory when confronted with a maximum speed of 161 kilometers per hour. The AMG was only available for purchase for a period of 2 years. Therefore, even the ones that aren't made of gold are pretty hard to come by. What kind of a supercar collection is lacking something so essential as a Lamborghini? The Lamborghini Aventador SV that belongs to bin Abdullah is not precisely the only one of its kind, but it comes pretty close. Given that it is one of just 500, the fact that it is valued at $1.2 million should not come as a surprise. Both the gold wrap and the famous scissor doors of this supercar contribute to the vehicle's unique appearance. Bin Abdullah received a parking ticket for the amount of $110 after parking his Lamborghini Aventador SV in a posh neighborhood in London. However, this did not upset him, and he continued to eat his lunch. The sum of $110 to Bin Abdullah is equivalent to 1 penny to the average person. It should therefore come as no surprise that he wasn't moved. On the same day, the police also ticketed his G63 6x6. When they spotted the gold automobiles parked on the street, they had to have been so excited that they were probably jumping up and down because he has a gold-plated Lamborghini Huracan. It is apparent that Bin Abdullah is a devotee of the Lamborghini brand. The beauty, which costs $1 million, is fitted with a V10 engine and an electronically controlled all-wheel drive system, both of which combine to make driving the supercar an absolute delight. It's no surprise that Bin Abdullah is such a fan of these incredible supercars, considering that each Lamborghini is a work of art in its own right. Well, if you were as rich as him, which car would you buy? Would you cover it gold, the same as he did? Let me know in the comments. Moving on to another billionaire with an estimated personal net worth of $400 million, Dubai's Crown Prince, also known as Fazza, is one of the wealthiest royals in the world. He is also known as one of the Dubai's most powerful businessmen. Nevertheless, the net worth of the Dubai royal family is significantly higher than that, an estimated $18 billion. Having been raised with that kind of wealth, it should not come as a surprise that the prince enjoys lavishing his money on the finer things in life. His collection encompasses a wide variety of items ranging from luxury tanks to amphibious vehicles. In addition, he has a passion for exotic creatures that can cost millions of dollars each, such as the most pricey horse and camel in the whole wide world. This video will discuss the various ways in which the Royal Prince of Dubai spends his money, including on yachts and other intriguing pastimes. Starting with his lavish car collection. The majority of the time, he chooses to show off his multi-million-dollar automotive collection, which features various cars made of gold. One of these extravagant golden cars is a gold Rolls Royce Phantom that is reported to be worth $8.2 million. In addition to that, he possesses a gold Porsche 918 Spider that is currently valued at $5.8 million, a gold Range Rover Vogue that is anticipated to be worth at least $3.2 million, and a gold Lamborghini Aventador that is now valued at $7.5 million. In addition to that, he has a Lamborghini Veneno Roadster that is valued at $4.5 million. When the vehicle was first introduced in 2014, there were only 9 units manufactured in total. He paid an undisclosed amount of money to have the vehicle gold-plated, which is undoubtedly an excessive amount of money. However, the Mercedes-AMG G63 that he has is worth an astounding $9.6 million, making it the most costly golden car he possesses. Even though they aren't made of gold, his other luxury vehicles are nonetheless quite amazing. It was originally believed that the Aston Martin 177 he owns, which is currently valued at $1.9 million, was the most expensive automobile in the world. The fact that there are only 77 of these cars in existence is where it got its moniker from. The Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport that he owns is an additional one-of-a-kind piece in his collection. It has a peculiar reptile-like body, has a top speed of 375 kilometers per hour, and cost the prince $1.7 million. In addition, he has a sleek Ferrari F12 Berlinetta that is worth $1.5 million and a LaFerrari that is worth $2.1 million. It should come as no surprise that the prince has a sizable collection of amphibious vehicles, given that he appears to enjoy driving on any surface imaginable. The prince used to be quite fond of the python, but these days he favors the panther, since he considers it to be the superior animal. Even if the python is capable of getting up to approximately 60 miles per hour on water, its price tag is an astounding $300,000. The latest models of the python are even quicker, but it is anticipated that they will cost $135,000 less. The prince shelled out a total of $800,000 to acquire numerous panthers for the purpose of expanding his collection and getting a head start on the trend of water vehicles before they were available to the general public. He also has an extraordinary fondness for luxury tanks. The exceptional collection of luxury tanks that Prince Faza possesses is quite remarkable. They are military grade and extremely difficult to damage. In addition to being able to traverse any type of terrain from sand and mud to snow, it has been reported that the prince is taking them out for joyrides through the deserts of Dubai. A model of these ripsaw tanks with one seat starts at a price of $495,000, while a variant with two seats costs $545,000, and a model with four seats costs $595,000, just in case you were thinking about purchasing one of these at any point. Prince Faza also has a few lavish superboats that he uses when he wants to take it easy while out on the water. One of them is the Esmeralda, which has a price tag of $70 million, but his most costly yacht, which he purchased in 2013, set him back $180 million and contains everything that he could possibly require when out on the ocean, featuring a gym that was constructed by Usain Bolt, multiple pools, a personal spa, and a landing field for helicopters. Aside from cars and yachts, the prince has his very own private plane. He utilizes a Boeing 747-400, which has a price tag of approximately $260 million. Members of the royal family of Dubai have access to a fleet of these aircraft that are maintained by the Dubai Royal Air Wing. Nevertheless, he also enjoys flying first class on Emirates, which requires a minimum payment of $600 for every hour of flight time. The price of a single ticket to travel the world can easily approach $20,000. So Billionistas, which of these billionaires' lavish lifestyles is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. That's it for this time. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time!